Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? So I'm making this video because throughout my streams, I do get a lot of questions asking what I think about end of year. And in the morning, every time I check my Twitter DMs, I usually got one or two questions asking me what I think is going to happen in terms of the XRP price by the end of the year. Now, first off, I don't think it's going to hit 589 this year. I don't think it's going to hit triple digits this year. Although I do think those levels are possible. I mean, I think when people mistake the fact that the people in the community who are against like the whole 589 thing end of the year, they're not saying that 589 can't happen. They're just saying that it's not going to happen in the next like 2 months. But I do believe that level is very well possible when the XRapid ecosystem grows. So today, I'm going to provide a lot of news that kind of backs up what I do think is going to happen in terms of XRP price levels by the end of the year. So usually whenever I'm on streams, I always say like, you know what, guys, I don't make price predictions. I don't think they really help at all. But I mean, I do kind of want to share with you guys my personal expectations for the end of the year. You know, I'm not trying to come out and say like, oh, we're gonna hit $100 end of the year, like hype. I'm giving you guys my personal expectation for XRP by the end of the year. So I'm going to give you a lot of pieces of information right now that kind of add up to what I'm saying. But again, I could be wrong. It could go way past what I think my prediction, my kind of personal expectation actually is. So the first of all, as you guys know, next month or so, XRapid is going live. And I think the initial launch of XRapid will provide so much hype from the media and probably begin a paradigm shift within the cryptocurrency market now that one digital asset takes such a huge step forward and all the others are left behind. You guys already know, I mean, XRapid, I mean, I don't have to explain why it's a big deal. Also, Chris Larson, he had a blockchain conference. That's for like video inception right here. But they do have over 100 production contracts signed. Whether those are XCurrent, XRapid, XVIA, in the end, they are still Ripple partners. They still all have the potential to settle with XRP. The New York Stock Exchange owner is launching the app called Backed, which is a cryptocurrency platform for buying and selling as well as using your cryptocurrency and custody. So the owner of the New York Stock Exchange is getting into cryptocurrency this November, which I think is a very big deal. As well as JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Northern Trust, BlackRock, Nomura Holdings.
Well, it's basically now a baseline.
Okay, my bad about that. But again, we have all these big institutions all of a sudden getting into cryptocurrency without there being much demand during this bear market. So again, JP Morgan, giant, BlackRock's a giant, $6 trillion under asset management, Goldman Sachs, giant with a lot of influence, Northern Trust, New York Mellon, Nomura Holdings, Bank of America, Citibank, like all of these banks are getting into cryptocurrency when there's not much demand. So that really tells me that they know something that's going to happen in the future and they have a plan for it. So that is all sort of kind of piecing together to my prediction. That's kind of like crypto in general, but I do think in the next couple of months and maybe the beginning of next year, I think the cryptocurrency market sentiment could definitely change from bearish into bullish, as well as the market going from bearish to bullish when all these big institutions come with these trading desks. So I think one problem with cryptocurrency is it's not very accessible to the average Joe. Like my main problem with cryptocurrency is that like you have to research about how to buy cryptocurrency. And I honestly think that cryptocurrency should be at a state where it would be fairly easy to get into cryptocurrency. Like you guys know, I assume you're invested in cryptocurrency and XRP specifically. It's like when you first tried to buy it, like it was kind of a confusing process. It was like all this verification, like is this website legit? Well, what do I do next? Where do I store it? It's a really complicated process. And if these big financial giants can step in and make it easier for people to purchase, I definitely think that could contribute to the rise of pretty much any single cryptocurrency. And also, guys, this year we do have Money Tap going live and OnePay FX, which are both XCurrent powered, but will both provide international transfers. So there's potential there for XRapid to be used. But again, guys, my kind of main thing is that by the end of this year, I think there is going to be a ton, I mean absolutely a ton of hype when XRapid goes live. And we do know XRapid is going live this year, and we've gotten confirmation about in the next month or so it'll be going live. And there's so many factors that play into the hype of it. It's the media scooping it up. It's people, it's retail FOMO, institutional FOMO, traders pumping the crap out of it, trading bots seeing that and pumping the crap out of it. All of a sudden, we could have a lot of like pro Bitcoin cryptocurrency YouTubers all of a sudden switch over. And I think a real paradigm shift could begin this year. And that's why I can see a big transition from other cryptocurrencies into XRP. Because, guys, there is not room for almost 2,000 cryptocurrencies. They're just a result from the 2017 bull run, and developers want to make a quick buck. That's all they do is come out with a white paper, make some false promises, pump the crap out of it, sell the cryptocurrency, get out, coins dead. So I honestly think this year we will start to see the beginning of a paradigm shift in the market to where now we're going to start seeing more of a positive sentiment towards XRP as a result of XRapid going live. And as a result of XRapid going live, this is now when banks are going to actually be seeing that other competitors that they have are now utilizing this technology, because I don't think banks are too worried about being by losing payment market share cross border right now, because it's just under trial, it's testing, it's not a big deal. They're testing. They're not sure if they want to use it, but I mean, we do know they want to use it. But there's a big difference when it comes to retail investors and banks who might want to utilize the technology. There's a big difference between this bank is testing XRP versus the bank is actually utilizing XRP and pushing in X amount of money per day. So I think we could definitely see some retail FOMO at the very beginning of XRapid going live and about a month into XRapid going live, because he's some institutional FOMO by having customers, or no, by having not customers, competitors of banks start to see, hey, wow, Bank of America over there, wow, dude, they're slashing our rates by 70% and they're instantly clearing these transactions. I think a lot of banks will be nervously sweating and be kind of essentially, maybe, if you will, peer pressured into actually using XRP, because as we know, the whole world is going towards more of the digital phase, and banks know that. Pretty much everyone in the world knows, guys. Every single day we are furthering our civilization into the digital age. So banks banks do know that the system they're using right now for cross-border transaction is 50 years old and was established when telegraphs were still used. So they do know that there is a lot of innovation behind cross-border payments, and they're going to be simply put to a point of adapt or die off. So that's kind of my opinion. So guys, after everything I just said, here's my personal expectation for the end of the year. All I'm going to say is I believe by the end of the year, we're going to be near all-time high. I ain't giving no specific figure like $5, $10, $3, but I do have a pretty good feeling that by the end of the year, we will be close to all-time high, anywhere from like $4 to $5. I can realistically see that. And guys, I'm not saying it can't hit $10 to $15 by the end of the year, but I'm trying to be as realistic as possible, because I found that if you get your expectations low but realistic, you won't have as much disappointment as expecting $600 by the end of this year. And if it hits $4, you're going, wait, why didn't it hit $589? So that's kind of my thing, guys. I'm not saying it's going to be below all-time high or above all-time high, but I do think we will be pretty close to the actual all-time high of $3.30. That's just my realistic personal expectation. It could exceed that by far. It could go way below that. Guys, anything could happen in cryptocurrency. It's extremely irrational. But all I'm basing that on, guys, is that there's going to be a lot of hype on XRapid, because we're getting this one digital asset taking a huge step forward. Media hypes the crap out of it. Mainstream media hypes the crap out of it. Retail investors panic. Trading bots pump the crap out of it because they see all the activity going on. And we start to get a reversal in sentiment against XRP. I don't think we're going to see as many cryptocurrency communities bashing XRP, because now they really don't have an argument, because it is being used by banks, and no other cryptocurrency is really being used by financial institutions, or just being used what it's supposed to be, for that matter. So that's my thing, guys. I think we will be around all-time high by the end of the year. Personal opinion, if your opinion differs, hey, no, I do not argue with you, because, you know, we really do not know what's going to happen. So I think it's going to be around all-time high. If you think different, hey, you know what, man, like I ain't going to argue with you guys, because realistically, nobody knows what happens, but that is just my personal expectation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also, guys, to the 589ers, I don't think that's going to happen this year, but I do think that price level is very well possible the next couple of years. I mean, maybe it might not be this year, but be a millionaire in a couple of years. I mean, in the span of your life, that's not a very long time. So those price levels, the triple-digit XRP, that's very much possible, but I do think that's going to be much more likely when the XRapid ecosystem is actually fully grown and is getting a lot of traction within the banking industry as is disrupting it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, check the links in the description to support the channel. Get yourself Nano S, keep that cryptocurrency safe. Would be a shame to lose all your XRP before the bull run. And make sure to turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video or a stream. So that's kind of my personal expectation, guys. Really just anywhere close to all-time high. I do believe there will be a lot of hype around XRapid. For many reasons, this is the first cryptocurrency to take that huge step forward and actually be used within banking and finance, and not just coming out with a white paper and making promises with a 2022 roadmap and not making any progress. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one, as well as tomorrow's stream will start at 9 a.m. an hour and a half before the usual time. I do have to go to the DMV and get my car registered, so tomorrow the stream will start an hour and a half early, 9 p.m. PST. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys in the next one.